Chairman of AOSIS, Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, the Honorable Caston Brown, fellow heads of state and government of AOSIS member states, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in the holy name of Almighty God, I am delighted to greet you all in my Kiribati way, Kamnabanini Maori, meaning blessings upon you all. Honorable Chair, at the outset I would like to thank you for convening this summit and for providing a forum for our AOSIS family to come together at a time when solidarity of our SIDS family is paramount, in light of unprecedented global events, including the COVID-19 pandemic. These are difficult and uncertain times, which calls for stronger cooperation and reminds us of the strength we have in unity and solidarity. While Kiribati is COVID-free, hundreds of our Kiribati sons and daughters remain stranded in various parts of the world due to border closures. My government will continue to work hard to repatriate our stranded nationals following the standard protocols. I hope that this summit will be able to provide space for exploring how we can support each other in expediting arrangements for the safe and speedy return of our stranded SIDS nationals back to their respective home countries. I hope this sense of urgency could, if possible, be reflected at this late stage in the political declaration to be adopted in this summit. Honorable Chair, in 2014, our SIDS leaders met in Samoa for the third International Conference on Small Island States, in which they agreed to adopt the Samoa Pathway as an ambitious, forward-looking mechanism to accelerate development. The Samoa Pathway was conceived as a vital remedial dose for the apparent deficits that SIDS experience with the Millennium Development Goals and remains a critical catalyst for our agreed 2030 Agenda and Sustainable Development Goals. As highlighted by the UN's assessment of countries' performance over the MGGs, the SIDS were lagging behind because of unique and similar characteristics, including limited resources base, climate vulnerabilities, and limited digital connectivity. It is clear that our SIDS family need to move their economies forward in an increasingly globalized and competitive world to establish economies of scale and reassert their resilience. Honorable Chair, let this summit be a source of renewed power and strength for each of us in our SIDS family as we face the formidable task of transforming our nations into a better and more humane world by 2030. Let us also use this opportunity to agree on ways we can further strengthen our solidarity and voice to persuade these big and powerful players to commit themselves to cut back on their carbon emissions to zero by 2050 and at the same time promptly contribute their share of the Green Climate Fund. Honorable Chair, let me close by expressing my most sincere thanks to you, Chair, and to all the honorable leaders of the AOSIS family, in particular my fellow Pacific SIDS leaders, for graciously granting Kiribati the honor and privilege of serving the AOSIS family on the board of the Green Climate Fund starting from next year, and be assured that SIDS would be giving the level and weight and support that it rightly and justly deserves. The Maori, te roi o te tapimoa, Yami Ayaranibane, meaning abundant health, peace, and prosperity to you and us all. I thank you.